What a game. I remember during the game, late in the third quarter, saying to one of the officials, "This is a great game, isn't it?" And he was like, "Yeah, the pace is amazing." And so when you're a part of a contest like this, it's very special. So Tyrese's performance was amazing. Set a franchise record for made threes. And this is a franchise that has Reggie Miller's number hanging in the rafters, so that's pretty special. I thought Miles Turner's defense in the fourth quarter, after he really had been taken out of the rhythm of the game with fouls, was spectacular and a big part of us being able to be in position to win. And it's a connected group. It's a fun, connected bunch of guys that care, and it was a special night.
Rick, you said before the game that you needed to play a little bit differently than you did in that last game when it was 87-82. How were you able to accomplish that tonight with your pace?
Well, we always want to play with pace, but this is a game where we needed to play with a level of persistence and attitude that we didn't have in the last game. As many good things as we did last game defensively, offensively you have to play with a certain kind of force and attitude too, and we didn't do it. And so, we had a good start, and we needed to sustain it. And a lot of guys really contributed. McConnell's got, not much of a line here in terms of stats, but his intensity, brought a lot to our team in terms of edge. The edge that we stayed with throughout the game. And I thought O'Shea did a good job off the bench, and Buddy got us going. Buddy hit 3 threes right off the bat. He was hot in the third. Made a couple, I think, in the fourth, and 7 threes is huge in a game like this, where you got a team that's a great defensive team.
Rick, the last shot by Tyrese, the last shot by Tyrese, were you surprised in any way by the way that they guarded it? Were you expecting a certain switch or them to try to get the ball out of his hands or anything along those lines? Just to take us through the final shot from Haliburton.
Well, great players find a way to get that shot off. We ran a simple action, and he made a move that created a pocket of space and allowed him to get his feet set. And I was standing right behind it, and it looked good all the way. I mean, it looked like he was going to swish all the way. And then it was a matter of having to sit down and survive, a long shot by Hero. But hey, the thing that you love about Tyrese Haliburton is he's an actions guy. He's not a words guy. He's an actions guy. And this was an amazing response, to what happened last game against these guys. But he did it in the flow of the game and in the flow of what the team needed to do tonight, and that makes it even more special.
Coach, what was your reaction to Wally Szczerbiak's comments toward Tyrese?
I think I just said it: actions and not words. I can't state anything more simply than that.
Thank you.
Dustin, do you have anything?
Yes, I do. Just to keep going on Tyrese, I mean, obviously that shot is funky. I mean, his motion and everything, but he's obviously, made it go in so many times this year. I mean, what is it that makes him a good shooter? And I guess tonight, did you know that the 3 ball was going to have to be a really big part of his game?
Well, Tyrese Haliburton is an artist. And some people that have unconventional ways to be successful in this game, you have to just leave them alone and allow them to do what they do. His artistry is, the way he gets the ball in the basket, the way he sees the game, the way he connects teammates. And just the special person that he is. And so, he's an amazing young player, and it's a privilege to have a chance to work with him. Is that it?
I got one more.
Okay.
One guy that you didn't mention, Jalen Smith, obviously had a double.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that I mention him. I mean, Jalen stepped into a very challenging situation tonight. Miles got his fourth foul when Bam was still in there, and he just sat down and fought him and made it as tough as possible. And offensively, he made plays. Defensively, he blocked shots. He was in the right place at the right time, and and he turned his ankle twice during that stretch as well. And so we're very fortunate that he was able to play through that entire stretch. But once the fourth quarter started, Sean Window was in the back trying to keep him loose in case we had to go back to him. Miles did a good job of staying out of really difficult foul trouble so that he could finish the game. So, but Jalen Smith, that was as impactful, a game as probably any of our backup centers have had all year. And Isaiah's had some great stretches, and so has Goga, and so is Jalen. But tonight was a special one.
To help us win games. So just glad I was able to do that today.
Quite a two-game run for you guys. You win in Boston. You had 33 on Wednesday. You win on Friday night in Miami.
Did we win?
How did you guys win these two games?
Man, just sticking together. It starts on the defense side of the ball. Like we keep saying, man, we know we can score with anybody in the league. We don't care who we play. Miami, last time we played these guys, they didn't allow us to play in transition because we didn't get enough stops. We were fouling. It was a great, grinded out game. Today we were able to get enough stops to play in transition. And, we're number one in the league, fast break points for a reason. So, just get on and run. You out of here?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, bro. Yeah, yep.
Pacers will play on Monday. You guys will sort of scatter here for the next few days for the Christmas holiday. But you just said that to Buddy. You called him your big brother. He got you guys off to such a great start, hit 7 threes. What's it been like to play with him this year?
Yeah, man, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Our relationship when I first got in the league wasn't the best, but where we are now getting traded together, I think that's just helped us grow a lot closer on and off the floor. And man, just having a guy like that in my corner, he's got a lot of love for me. I got a lot of love for him. So, he's got a lot of trust in me. I got a lot of trust in him. So, we're just going off each other playing basketball.
Last time you played against Miami, you had a point. You did not make a field goal. How did that sit with you, and did that motivate you a little bit more tonight?
A lot, yeah. That's all I've been thinking about that since that game. So, that was in my mind coming into today. I knew I had to respond the right way. If I want to be the player that I think I am, that others think I am, I got to respond to that. So, I'm glad I was able to do that today.
What do these last two road wins in Boston and Miami mean for this team?
Man, they're big for us. They're big for us. We've been blessed to play, a lot of home games. Our fans have been awesome. So, now we're on the road. We got to be able to, go to these, tough environments and get wins. Be able to do that in Boston and Miami, two tough places to win basketball games. So, just excited.
All right, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Tyrese Haliburton inside Daenerys Den.
We saw the celebration out there on the court. What was it like in here after the game?
They threw an ice bath on me. My jersey's soaked right now, but nah, man, it's just having fun, man.
Is this just a moment? Rick said this was a game that, everyone that watched it, participated in it, it was special. Was it a special game start to finish?
Yeah, for sure. It's big for us going into Christmas break. Nobody wants to lose that game. You want to be able to enjoy Christmas with your fam, but be in good spirits about the basketball. So, just excited we get this win and now everybody go enjoy Christmas with their family.
Were you surprised you had a good look at it for that class?
Nah, not really. I thought they would switch it and then kind of send a double, which what they were doing the whole fourth. But I took the switch and rejected it. So I think there was just a miscommunication amongst them. And when I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking once I saw the rim, let it go.
And when it went through, just your reactions right away, your emotions?
I thought I don't know. I kind of blacked out for a second. I thought they had a timeout, so I was just kind of celebrating. And the coaches were like, no timeouts, 2 seconds. So I had to turn back around and get back into basketball quickly. But just excited to share this moment with my teammates.
Tyrese, did you think they might try to deny you off the inbounds because you have to walk cleanly?
I mean, I don't know. I thought they would, but I was gonna get the ball. I was gonna try to get the ball regardless. So. I think that it happens just in the course of basketball. And Buddy gave me a screen, too, to get open, so I think that helped.
What was the difference for you offensively than the last time? Because I know you talked about some of the trouble the band gave you in particular. Did they guard you much differently?
No, they guarded me the same. But, man, it's like basketball is chess. Like, it's a chess game, man. Like, Spo's one of the best players, you know what I mean? He's amazing, and he had a great game plan for me on the last game. I watched a lot of film on that. I digested that game for about a week now, thinking about it, just trying to figure out how I can be better, against that. I mean, granted, I made shots, so that helped, but I think it's just a chess game amongst basketball players. Like, now I'm reading what he's doing, what he's calling them to do, reading what the defenders are doing. They guarded me the same. I just responded the right way.
Where does that last shot rank for you as far as pro moments so far?
Probably number one. I can't lie.